5 years later and I'm back in front of the screen. What's up guys, I'm Chase and this is the channel. Wait, no. I forgot what I did. What's up guys, I'm Chase and this is Aftershock, which still never figured out what that was, but we're here, so welcome. It's been probably about 5 years maybe since I've actually been in front of this screen. Oh, the nostalgia. Oh, the nostalgia. I know last time we learned that glasses and the light don't really go well together, but you know what? I think we're gonna be okay. Plus, one thing I never do is actually write out the questions and not have them here, so you need to be able to read them. God, I'm getting old. Now they're all smudgy. Great. Few announcements first before I jump into these questions. Make sure that you are following me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all those things to stay in touch, be connected and stuff. But I also stream on Twitch every Monday night. Usually I announce on Twitter all the info about that, but if you guys like watching somebody that's not good at video games not be good at video games, then I can be your guy. Then come party with us. It's a hoot. So not really knowing what the hell we're doing, let's just hop on into these questions, which the first one is from Rachel Todd. And she would like to know, what would your last meal be and what is your favorite thing to cook? I think if I had to choose what my last meal would be, it actually would also be the same answer to what I like to cook. Growing up in an Italian home, my grandma used to always make this breaded cutlet dish, which is just a thinly sliced piece of meat that is coated with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and it's fried in olive oil. And I'm just like, you know what? Obviously I just need to do a how-to video of that recipe because it's one of my favorites to make and it's just so delicious. So I think I'm just gonna have to do that. If you guys would like to see some how-to videos on some of the recipes that I do make, let me know. Just comment field below. I mean, not like a cooking channel, but I'm not really an anything kind of channel. I think we're always just kind of figuring that out, so let me know what you want to see. On to the next question. Big Pappy Francesca wants to know, if you had all the money in the world, what would be the first thing you do and where would you travel to? I wonder if you can hear that. We'll find out. Oh God. The first place that I would go to would be Australia, because I have friends that are out there that I haven't seen in a long time, but I also really enjoy the culture and the outback. And although as a person of a little bit of a plus size, hot and I don't really mix well, that's why I moved to Portland. But god damn, those kangaroos are adorable. And just think of this koala holding another koala. Yeah. Adorable, right? Now I know what you're thinking, Chase, koalas can bite your face off, but so can all my exes, so... Next question. Lori Fox wants to know, what is the most ridiculous fact that you know? On that note, I would have to throw out that a great fact is that kangaroos cannot jump backwards. And also, I'll do a bonus one, babies are not dishwasher safe. Thank you, Daniel Tosh. Would have never been able to survive without that information. I just pictured a baby in a dishwasher. That's just not good. Okay. Oh, next question. Mariana Luker would like to know, have you ever hurt yourself on purpose or had such severe depression that it was a concern? You know, I get a lot of people that kind of send me messages asking for advice on this, and I have to be honest, I'm not a great person to really be able to have the viewpoint from your shoes if you're in that kind of situation. But that's mostly because anytime I have to sneeze. But that's mostly because anytime that I'm down, I'm low, I am just at a point of absolute, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I've always been the kind of person where I don't give up. I don't get to a point where I look at something like there is no solution. I really do believe that there's always a solution, and that the one thing that people kind of don't consider is time. A lot of people want change now and they want it to just feel better and just go away, but think of a relationship or a breakup. In the beginning, it hurts, it sucks. There's times where you honestly really do feel heartbroken and you think like, I'm never gonna find someone that's gonna make me feel the way that person did. The thing that you have to consider is that with enough time, you do reestablish that self-confidence, and you rebuild, and you realize that you can't base yourself and your wholeness on someone else. And I think that it's with that same concept that you can really apply anything. Like, even with someone passing away, which I have dealt with a lot over the last couple of years, whether it be friends or family. You miss someone and it hurts, but when it comes down to it, like, I know that if I were gone, the one thing that I would never want is for me being physically gone to allow that to hurt someone. Because I believe that every day on earth I try to apply something to other people and to leave an impression on them, so that not only can they remember me for what was, but then can also know me for what would have been. If that makes sense. It does in my head, I don't know. This is getting real serious. Okay, next question. Also really sad, but Dom wants to know that on top of that, is there a song that is my go-to whenever I'm going through a rough time? You know, if I were to be completely honest, do I have pit stains? I don't know. Well, if I were to be completely upfront about that, I would say that I don't have any one song, but I am one of those people that listens to really, really, really ridiculously sad music when I'm sad, and it doesn't help at all, but I think it helps me to like really just get it out and get to a feeling better point. I have a playlist that is literally just like my downtimes playlist, and it has scores from like Game of Thrones and Batman Begins, and that one really long movie about the guy in time and space and gravity, and that one. So yeah, just sometimes in life you just gotta let it out, let it all out. Alright, let's pick this up a little bit with our next question. Hurrah-Japagrivika would like to know what my favorite season is. Definitely don't think I got that one even close to right. I'd have to say that my favorite season is either spring or fall, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. All you need is a light sweater, jacket, shirt. Get naked, everybody. What? Subliminal messages! Pulpit Artist wants to know, why is it called titty twisters and not nipple twisters? I don't have an answer to that, but I think you're absolutely correct, and clearly people need to get with it. Guys, from now on, no more titty twisters, only nipple twisters. And with that shame, we will answer the next question. Storm Ray would like to know, if I could live in one anime, what would it be and why? Kingdom Hearts isn't really an anime, so I don't know if I can consider that, and also probably not a good pick, because if I were to live in that world, more than likely I would either end up heartless, or that my world would get destroyed, because God knows I'm not going to be a Keyblade warrior. Although when you really think about it, the whole concept is that there's only one Keyblade master, but then like everybody has a Keyblade. Like, there are so many people with Keyblades. You know what, on second thought, maybe I could be a Keyblade wielder, I don't know. Alright, if I had to pick one anime to live in, hands down Sleeping Beauty. Because then I'd have an excuse for sleeping as much as I have been lately. That's not an anime! It's good enough. Okay, so what's the next question? No Phantoms would like to know, are you single? Asking for a friend. Well, I guess now is as good of a time as ever to tell you that I am currently, currently in an open relationship. That's right. Destery and I are now dating and in an open relationship. Now before you get too excited about that, there's no like funny business here. Like, I don't know, sometimes we cuddle, but beside the point. The real reason for this is because Layton always has really nice things in his apartment, and Destery and I are kind of sick of it, so we've decided, since we live together, that if we were to be in a relationship, then we could combine our two incomes, which I really don't have one right now, but whatever, and we would be able to buy nicer things than what Layton has. So, yeah, Destery and I are in a relationship. An open relationship. So with the cat out of the bag, next question would be, Princess Smiley, who's asking about Destery. What do you think of when you see Destery? Disappointment. Next question. Oh god. Perfect example of why that's the answer to that previous question. I'm just... Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Alright guys, well thank you for submitting your questions. Hopefully I was able to answer them in somewhat of an enjoyable way. I don't know, if you're at this point in the video then you're still here, so that's great news. I'm so alone. But yeah, as always, make sure to follow me on the things that previously mentioned and such. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, streaming every week on Twitch. And it's not like how Destery says that he posts twice a week and then doesn't. I mean, like I actually, for the most part, stream every week. If you guys have any content that you want to see from the channel, please let me know. I really do think that I want to do a few cooking videos, so maybe once I can get a little more equipment in the kitchen, I think then I'll be able to do that. So for now, I hope you all have a splendid day, and I have no idea how to end this video because I still don't have a catchphrase. Toodaloo.